2, 1. What's up, everybody?
What's going on?
How's it going? This is the Affezi.com podcast, the Affezi dating experience, live from Arizona.
What's up?
It's 4 o'clock right now. Actually, 4:20.
We're late, as usual.
Just a little bit late.
Slackers.
Yeah, we fucked up. Sorry. But we're here with Affezi.com featured member, Chris. We asked him to come do a podcast with us, and he was nice enough to invite us to his house and do a show with us. And so we wanted to bring him on, give him a little introduction and some background on him.
Yep.
So how's it going, Chris?
It's going good. Exciting stuff.
Yeah. What are you up to this Saturday afternoon?
Just hanging out, doing the kid thing, baseball, dirt bike riding, whatever. It's done now, so now it's time to relax and enjoy myself.
And party.
Where's your beer?
Party.
Where's your beer? You don't drink?
Nah,
Are you straight edge, bro?
I jumped off the wagon
Uh-oh.
about 15 minutes ago.
He jumped off. He didn't fall off.
Yeah.
Just
When are
so.
you going to hop back up on?
As soon as this is done.
Yeah. So what do you think of Affezi, dude?
I like it. It's
Wait,
pretty cool site.
before you start, I'm going to cut you off. Have you ever used the online dating site?
Like Affezi or about the other ones?
No, like other ones.
Yes,
We're
I've
not
used
going to
other
name
ones.
them. But
I've used other ones.
so
yes.
you've used online dating
Yes.
sites. So, all right, what do you think of Affezi then, knowing that information?
Affezi's great. It's perfect. The only thing it needs now is just more members. But other than that, I think it's solid.
Roasted.
Yeah. What do you
We're
think?
keeping it real here, all right?
Yeah,
Wow, that's good.
What do you think the best way to get members is?
Pretty much like you guys been doing, getting colleges, get the name out and pass out cards, going out, passing out cards, and then eventually, it'll all start coming on. It's getting people telling their friends, and it just snowballs from there,
Yeah, right now we've been in the UCR Highlander for UC Riverside, University of California Riverside.
And we're on a good page this month, the fashion page.
Yeah, we're on the fashion
That was
page.
nice.
It's page 25, but we're still in there. We have a little business card in there. We have an ad on.
HighlanderNews.org.
Yeah, that's there. It's been running for about 4 weeks right now. I think we have another 1 or 2 weeks left.
Yeah.
So that's one way we've been doing it. We've been going out, passing out business cards, telling everyone we know, putting the word out there. Just, hey, if you want a different approach to dating, online dating, then you can jump on. And we love to do podcasts, especially with our members. That way people know that they're real, they're genuine, they're not scams, they're not fake profiles. They're actually on the site and they're actually looking for someone.
Yeah, that's great. No, that's good stuff.
Have you ever been scammed online? Have you ever started talking or met and they weren't really exactly what they said they were?
Yes, actually. Not really, but their pictures are always way better than when you
But
actually meet them.
did they ever
Yeah.
tell you they're 110 pounds and they're really 210?
No, I've never had that experience.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Or catfish, show up and no one's there.
Yeah. I think I've never had that experience. I've just had that what I've encountered is sometimes they just don't look quite like their pictures, and I think a lot of it is they only have one picture posted. That's part of it.
Or they don't give the full body shot?
Yeah, the
They
full
only
body.
give
Those are like old school tricks. Like, what are you really afraid of?
You take your
should-
picture from down below and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, or up here, however they do it.
Yeah, that's not. I don't know. I'm not really into that. But that's what I've seen on my end.
Yeah, no, it's got to be real. It
Yeah.
is what you get. Here's what I look like, and hopefully, you tell me what you look like.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think it's that hard to really interact with people and meet them, but for some people, it really is. It's like a big task to get comfortable and to actually go out with people.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've noticed. A lot of people are still ashamed of it. They're afraid of it, and I'm just like, everyone does it.
Yeah, everybody's online nowadays.
Yeah, everyone's there. Everyone's meeting someone offline. It's just where exactly are you meeting them from?
Yeah, I just think it's better because you can talk a little bit, email back and forth, and at least you know what's going on when you get there and meet them. It's not like at the club you're like, oh, that chick's hot, I'm gonna go try to talk to her and all that. This is more of an icebreaker. You kind of know what they're about, and then if you meet and it works, cool. If not, then done.
Yeah, definitely. What about you, Bobby? Do you use online dating a lot, or
No,
no?
I
Not
don't.
really.
I don't.
Not really your thing.
not really my thing, which is funny, being, we're running one, but
Uh-huh.
I don't know, I'm open to the idea. I just haven't found one I really like, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think that's the biggest problem.
definitely. I think
I
we're
have
gonna,
met people online though.
Yeah.
Or met girls online.
yeah, we all have.
So I can't say that I haven't done
Yeah,
it.
you want to tell a story
no,
happened
no,
one day?
we're not gonna tell
No.
that
Oh,
story.
We
come
should go into
on.
that story.
Tell a story.
Sounds funny.
Oh God.
All right, so we're hanging out at my house, right?
Shit.
About a couple years ago, and just me and my brother hanging out. He's like, man, I met this chick online, I'm going to invite her over. So my kids were going. I was like, all right, dude, do what you got to do, And he's like, I don't know, she sounds pretty cool, but I'm going to go pick her up, I'm like, all right, well, I've been tired, so I'm going to hang out at the house, I'll just come home. So, about 45 minutes, an hour later, he comes walking through the door. And it was, just the look in his eyes, I could just tell it was just a bad deal. But I think he enjoyed his night, huh?
No.
No?
I did not enjoy my night.
Not at all.
So what's your side of the story?
It was a bad idea. Bad.
What was so bad about
I
it?
felt bad. The 400 pounds that walked in the door.
Uh
I
oh.
felt bad, dude.
Was it a fake picture, or was it just an old picture, or what was it?
I think it was a gamble.
Uh-huh.
But the picture didn't look all bad, it was chin up. It didn't even show below the chin.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. It was a random fucking night, and there was nothing else going on. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna go find a girl. And it blew up in my face.
Yes.
And then I felt bad because I'm not a dick. I should have, but I was like, all right, whatever.
And then 3 years ago, or 3 years later, it's still coming up. It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
because your dumbass keeps bringing it up.
I think it happens. I mean, I've gone out with people, and there was one time in particular, I met some girl at a bowling alley, but she I think it was the same situation where she had the face picture, and that was it. So her face was pretty, but then I got there, I was like, well, you said your body type was like this, and then I get there, I'm like, that's not what you advertised.
Yeah.
I'm not being a dick. I'm just saying you weren't being honest online. You weren't being truthful.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, for me, if I'm looking at girls to actually go out and meet, they have to have at least 6-7 pictures.
Yeah, and you want to be attracted to them.
Yeah,
you want to think
exactly.
they're attractive in the pictures. That way, when you get in person, you're not surprised or let down. Like, okay, you actually look like what you advertised.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I'm getting some feedback in the chat room that's real echoey. I don't know if you want to turn on your laptop and test the sound.
Okay.
Hold on, guys. Bear with us.
Hello? We're testing the sound right now.
Test. Talk. We're doing this on air live.
Check. Nothing like sound checks live.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
Sounds fine. You can turn down maybe Ustream, but
Yeah, it's fine. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
okay.
All right, back to the show.
yeah. Another thing we wanted to talk about is can you give us some background on you, like what you're looking for, what you do for a living, your interests, stuff like that?
Well, for me, what I have for career, I'm construction superintendent and stuff, and my biggest thing right now is I got 2 kids, and and the sports things and all that. So mainly when I try to get a chick, I kind of try to find a girl that has the same kind of kids, that they do the whole family thing. They're used to the normal stuff. Because I mean, right now with my kids, I can't be going out on Wednesday night, drinking, partying. For one, I got to be at work the next day. For two, it's just not the thing to do, during the week.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, on a Saturday or Sunday, once or twice a month, I like to go out and have fun, but it finds that it's a special girl that, is okay with that. They understand, where you're at,
Yeah.
But, like, I know a lot of girls lately on their profiles, no kids, they're out partying Wednesday night and Thursday night, and it's like, really?
Yeah.
Once you have kids, it's just a different ballgame, and
I think even if you have, or if you don't have kids, if you're still at a certain age and you're going out like Tuesday, Wednesday, it's just doesn't look good on your part. It doesn't look like you're really after something meaningful. It just looks like you're just a party girl.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, no, I understand that. So, typically, do you go after women that have kids, or are you just open to anything?
I'm open to anything, but from my past experiences, the girls that either have no kids or their kids are like 14, 15 grown up, they're out at the bars every night. And it's like,
Yeah.
it's just kind of a major turnoff, I mean, when you have kids and generally you meet a girl that has kind of same amount of kids, the same age, they're doing the same thing. They'd be more down to hang out, you watch a movie at home or, just
Yeah.
just do that thing. I mean, still like to go have fun. Don't get me wrong, but it's just different. You know, who knows? When my kids get older, it might change. But you know,
Then you're gonna be an old man.
yeah, whatever. I'm still gonna rock it.
That's cool, dude. Right on. So I want to ask you a few questions.
Okay.
Who's your best celebrity crush?
My best celebrity
Like,
crush.
what celebrity do you think's the hottest? What chick? Actress? Musician? Whatever.
God, there's so many. Just
Give,
depends,
give us your
man.
number one. You can't have so many. You gotta have one. Give us your one.
As far as
The one girl that walked in the door, you'd be like, oh my god.
nerdy, think probably has a pretty rad personality. Be the chick on that movie 50-50, the psychiatrist.
I don't know her name. Don't know that.
Oh
movie.
man, she's kind of nerdy, but she's cute and just hot.
Can you name one that we can? Can you actually name one so we know who we're talking about?
Mila Kunis is hot.
You can't have mine.
I'm
That's
stealing her.
mine.
She's
You're not fucking
yeah.
stealing
She would
mine.
be like, you know, let's.
Dude, we
do
can't
this.
talk about her because her whole last show was all about Mila Kunis, so we gotta move on. Pick another one.
She's overrated.
Shut up.
Still hot.
Shut up.
Overrated.
All right, so give us another one. Give us a couple.
You know, I don't know. There's just so many. I mean, I don't know names. There's just so many.
Yeah, we're guys. We're not really
I'm a
supposed
guy,
to know
you know,
names.
yeah.
We're just like, oh, she's attractive, and then that's
Yeah,
it.
you can't. It's like asking. You know,
We don't have a collage,
It's
you
like
know, in the
asking
closet.
an alcoholic what kind of beer they
You don't,
like.
you don't have that one girl.
Exactly.
That's just like that one girl that draws your attention.
I like mini, bro. I like mini girls.
You gotta have one. No? Okay.
No.
Whatever.
No.
So what kind of music do you like? What do you listen to?
Mainly, Faction. You know, on
Nobody knows what the hell faction
It's
is. So what
serious.
type of music?
more like
A
the
plethora of music. One
yeah,
style?
the rock, you know, punk rock type. But honestly, I like everything. I listen to country. I listen to hip hop, rap. You know, I'm kind of all over the map.
Is music an important thing to you?
Yeah, no, you know, I mean, when I'm by myself, I'll listen to whatever I want, you know, but
Yeah, so if a girl has a interest in a certain genre of music, it doesn't turn you off, or you just,
no,
you
not at
don't
all.
care.
Yeah, I mean, if we're hanging out together and, you know,
Yeah.
it's, I mean, as long as it's not some heavy metal or like death metal band or something, you know, but, you know, I'm pretty much into everything.
You're open-minded. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm open-minded pretty much.
All right. So what type of girls are you attracted to?
You have a
Blonde,
type, bloody.
brunettes, big
I like
boobs.
brunettes.
Brunettes?
Oh.
Yeah, I like natural boobs, you know, that's always a plus.
Does it matter what size? Natural boobs? Can they have like A cups? and
Jeez.
Go with it?
If they have A cups, but their legs are, you know, are beautiful and their hips and
Yeah.
all that, then I'm golden.
What about their butt? Are you a butt guy?
Well, yeah, if they got a nice butt, I ain't gonna complain.
What if they have a flat butt and flat boobs?
That's a turnoff.
What if they have flubies? Flat
What-
boobies.
what-
Ski jumps.
What if they're 90 pounds? You like tiny girls? You like big girls?
You know, I was like, oh, I'll be with a tiny girl, and I tried it once. It just wasn't all what it was cracked up to be. You know, they look good dressed, but you know, once you take the clothes off, it sucks.
Uh-oh.
I like I like the girls that are like, you know, 115 to 120 pound range.
Yeah.
You know, a little some meat on
Do you like
them.
in shape? Do you like muscular chicks? Do you like toned chicks? Things like that?
You know, I like toned chicks, but I don't like girls that are like have bigger muscles than me.
You don't want them to be at arm wrestling.
Yeah, I don't want them, you know, flexing
Yeah.
their guns. I got guns. Or
What if they
a
have bigger
six-pack.
triceps than you? Is
That's
that a
kinda-
turn off?
yeah. You know what another turn off is honestly a six pack. You know when the girls have a six pack or you know
That's a
You
turn-
like that?
no, it's a turn
Oh, you
off.
don't
Yeah.
like that. Oh,
So let's
okay.
talk. Turn ons, turn offs.
I don't have many turn offs. Turn ons, you know.
What about personality-wise? Like, is there anything that turns you off that just irritates you or you're not into?
You know, it's one of those things where when you first meet them, their personality you're like, oh, I'm kind of into this personality,
Yeah.
but over time, it's just like, you know, this is lazy and it's just not working out, you know.
Do you like girls that talk a lot, girls that are quiet, girls that go with the flow?
Girls that go with the flow is a major plus.
You don't like drama and all the.
Oh, I hate drama. You know, go with the flow, you know. If you don't like something, let me know. We can do something, but
The
Yeah.
less is more type approach, right?
yeah, I mean, be upfront with me. If you don't like to do something, just let me know and we'll figure something out. But don't, you know.
Well, is honesty a big thing with you? Do you like girls that are honest?
Yes.
Or just anybody in general that's honest?
Oh, you gotta have honesty. What I don't want is some girl to, you know, I like this, like that, and you know, you keep doing it, and then 2 months down the road, you find out they really hated it and they can't stand doing it. It's like, be upfront.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, you know, let me know.
Yeah, you don't want a misrepresentation.
Yeah,
of,
don't lead
of
me
who
down
they
the
are.
road. And,
Yeah.
you know, it's too late and I find out you hate it. It's like, gee, thanks.
Now, when you meet someone, are you open and honest then? On the
Yeah.
flip side?
Yes.
You don't have any cats in the bag,
No.
stuff in the closet.
No.
You're open-minded.
Yep.
I mean, you're open about yourself,
Yes.
that's good to have. So, What's a great, like, your first date? What do you think's a great first date?
Great first date.
I mean, is it something extravagant? Or is it something simple?
Something simple. Find a nice restaurant that you guys want to go to. I mean, sometimes dinners, they're kind of a long date, so if you're not really into it.
The dinners are kind of complicated. Sometimes they like turn into more than what you want. You just want something laid back and chill, and then I don't know. Sometimes they drag on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. Or go sit down for coffee, but I'm not really a big Starbucks fan. I mean, I drink it, but I'm not gonna go hang out at Starbucks and
I think Starbucks is good when you're 18.
Yes.
Yeah.
But once you're a grown up, you're like, okay, we got to do something a little different.
Go to a grown-up place.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So that's first date, but go ahead. You got something to say?
Yeah, usually a first date, I'm more into going to like a restaurant and just hanging out.
Do you
and
try to
talking.
not commit to like having a night of it, where it's just like, oh, we'll meet for dinner and see how it goes, or do you like, oh, we can go to dinner and we can go here?
Yeah, I just we can go to dinner and if stuff works out, we can go.
So
from
you
there.
don't plan the whole night? And shit.
No.
You keep it open, so in case it goes bad, you're like, yeah, cool, I'm out.
You have an out.
Exactly.
You meet somewhere, you don't go pick them up from their house.
Exactly. Yeah, we usually meet them.
Yeah.
All right. So my next, my follow up to that is like, what is like if you're in a relationship, what's a dream date? Like, what's a perfect, I guess, day or date with the girl that you're into? What would you want to do?
God,
Like,
it's
what
hard,
would
man.
she have to want to do? Like, what your dream date? So she's gonna do whatever you want to do. What would you want to do if it was your day to do? Something?
Ideally, what are you into?
Your dream date, weekend, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, like probably go to a baseball game or something and hang out and just be open to anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be a date planned of stuff. Just when you meet someone you really like, you can pretty much do whatever you want because you guys just enjoy being together.
Yeah.
You can go to the bar, hang out, drink, go to a baseball game, or you can just go to the park and mess around, go for a walk, or you just enjoy being with that person.
So it's good company.
Yeah,
That's what
good
it's more
company.
about.
Yeah,
It's good company.
Good company.
So what's your dream woman on that? What's your good company? Do you have this girl in your head that you want to meet? Or is it just a bunch of different...
If I met a girl, girls nowadays they have a huge thing of entitlement. Oh, they're entitled this, they're entitled that. If I cook you dinner, you better cook me dinner tomorrow and all that. I just want to meet a nice, honest chick that, they're just happy doing things for you. If they do so much stuff for you, you just get shocked and you're like, wow, you really did this. And then you say, well, can I do this for you, do that? And they're like, no, I'm just enjoy doing it for you, and that makes me want to try harder for them and do, nicer things for them.
Yeah. So it's reciprocated.
You get those girls like, oh, I'll make you dinner. And then it's like, great, you make me dinner now, what are you going to want,
Yeah.
All right, so on this, what's more important to you? The looks or the personality? Do you value one over the other?
Looks looks is good. I mean, you got to be attracted to her, obviously. You got to be able to take her out in public because she's cute, But, personality is a huge thing. You can have a drop-dead gorgeous 10, but her personality's dirt, and you're just like...
It kills it.
It kills it. Or you can have a girl that's not the finest girl, but she's, cute.
Yeah.
But her personality's stunning, and then you're like, this is great.
I found that those girls are the best ones, the ones that are cute, but they have just an awesome personality, and they're laid back.
They're called girls next door.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not the all-American girls, the girls
I've
next door.
never lived,
I got called out on that one.
I've never lived next door to those, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no.
I mean, just like straight cool, like
just
laid back.
A cute chick who has a great personality would be like, nothing special about her, but she's just personality.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or she's cute, obviously, but I don't know. Is that where you're going with that, or did I just
Well,
totally steer you the wrong way?
that's right. No, like I like them attractive, but laid back. But too, I like them smart. Like I gotta have a smart girl, because if I have a dumb girl, I'm just like, I get bored really easily.
The laughing at everything I say.
Yeah, I'm like, we need to
quick.
have a better conversation than what we're talking about.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the one thing where I found the girl who's cute and she has a great personality, but just like if we want to have a real conversation, it's hard to get that from her. I'm just bored.
Yeah.
Bored, literally. I'm like, I gotta go.
It sounds good in theory. Like, I want I want a really hot chick who's dumb or boxer ox that I can just. And then you get to know her and you're like, that wasn't such a good idea.
Honestly, I think if you meet a chick that you're really into, it's just easier. Your conversations are much easier. It's easier to hang out. It's easier to go places. But if you try too hard to find a certain person, And chances are it's not going to work out, you know?
Do you believe in soulmates or the right one out there for you that meshes with you?
Yes.
You do believe in
Yes. I mean, there's women out there that, you know, you eventually be with, but...
Well, do you think it's a soulmate, or do you think there's a lot of women out there, you just got to find them? Or do you think there's the one?
No, you're right.
The chick term.
You're right. I don't think necessarily there's the one, but there's probably not a ton of girls, but I'm sure there's a bunch of girls that just mesh with you personality great.
Oh, yeah.
And you just hit it off right away, and it's like, wow, you know, and there's other girls that, you know, you like, but it's just not the same thing, you know?
Yeah, because I've kind of gone back and forth on that. Like, I don't think there's one girl out there that's just going to fit me perfect.
Yeah.
I think it's just a matter of meeting enough women and going on dates and stuff where
Yes.
the one that I end up liking the most, I'm like, oh, this one's different than all the rest.
Exactly.
That's the one where it's like, this is the one.
Definitely, it's getting out there more. You know,
I don't think it's just one. I think it's you have a lot of people out there that mesh with you, and I mean, there's 7 billion people on the planet, so it can't be just one. It can't be a soulmate.
Yeah,
it can't. I don't really believe in fate or destiny. I mean,
I
I think it's you just go through people, and then you find someone who you get along with.
See, I think
then that works well.
I think one of the biggest flaws in people are that they don't get out enough. They don't date enough.
Yeah.
Like they look at dating as a negative because they're afraid that it might not work out. Well, that's the whole point.
That's
of
kind
dating,
of the point. Yeah.
Is to see what you like and what you don't like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That kind of stuff.
I mean, there's a couple girls you may meet, and you're like, she's not really what I want, but you know, she's cool, so maybe I'll try it for a while. And then after 6 months, you're like, oh, this is horrible, you know.
All right. So if you meet that girl, how soon would you be willing to move in with her? As a guest from our viewership.
Honestly, if you meet that girl,
have you ever moved in quick with the girl?
Yes, and it didn't work out well. I think honestly you should hang out for 8 or 9 months. You know, to kind of, you know, you go to her house sometimes during the week and even stay the night. You know, stay a night or two, or you know, come to your house, stay a night or two. But you really need that time to gel and see if it's seriously, you know, something worthwhile. Because if you move them in too early, it just, you know, you don't like their habits, you know, then it starts getting on your irritating, and you're not really into them anyway, so then it's double irritating, and it's just, I think 8, 9 months, maybe a year before you move in.
Could you ever live with a girl as like a roommate setup, even though it was like your girlfriend? Have you heard about people that do that? Their boyfriend and girlfriend, but they'll move in as roommates and each pay rent, pay their own bills?
No. I know that happens, but
I think if anything, I was moving a girl in for a roommate. It would have to be a friend that I've never dated.
That you don't want any kind of relationship with.
Yeah. You know, because once you get the girl in there, you can't really move them in as a date thing because they're still going to be sleeping in your bed. You know, if you want to come home and chill on the couch and they're here, it creates problems. And you're like, hey, we're roommates, but then they're pissed off because you're not a roommate, I'm your girlfriend. You know.
So
yeah.
But with that, we're going to take a break, and we will be back here in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll be back.